Hello, everybody. It's great to be here. A big thank you to the Algorand Foundation for giving me this opportunity to explain what PlanetWatch is all about. Now, a few words about myself. I'm Claudio Parrinello. I'm the CEO of PlanetWatch. I'm a former research scientist. I spent a number of years doing research in particle physics. And then I founded PlanetWatch early in 2020. So what is PlanetWatch? PlanetWatch is a French company, which is actually a spin-off of CERN, which is incidentally the largest physics research center in the world and the place where the World Wide Web was invented. So we are a technology company based in France, and we are leveraging advanced technologies and the power of communities to disrupt the world of environmental monitoring and better protect public health. So in more detail, what's the problem we're trying to solve? Let's focus on air pollution. Air pollution is a major threat to people's health worldwide and to our climate, because air pollutants are also big drivers of global warming. And it's very striking to think that 7 million people die worldwide every year for reasons related to poor air quality. And 90% of children worldwide are exposed to poor air quality. This was true even before the pandemic. Now, since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, there are even more reasons to look after air quality, because there have been a number of studies showing that COVID-19 mortality and infection rates are correlated with poor air quality, in particular for indoor air quality. Now, so air quality is very important, so we better monitor it correctly. What is the problem with air quality monitoring that we're trying to solve? It's very simple to state. There are just not enough sensors on the ground to monitor air quality. Little small example for outdoor air quality. If you are in a city, you are in a square with decent ventilation and not too much traffic, air quality is probably okay. You just walk two blocks and you end up in a street with very tall buildings on both sides, lots of traffic, and you can have a very localized pollution hotspot in that place. But unless there is a sensor, an air quality sensor very close to the hotspot, you're not going to detect it and mitigate it timely. So it can be a dangerous hotspot for air quality, and you need sensors right there, so anywhere in the city with high density, to timely detect and mitigate such hotspots. So the problem with air quality is essentially that you need more sensors, denser networks anywhere. That's true both outdoors and indoors, where there is just essentially no culture of indoor air quality monitoring for families and institutions. So we are taking up this big challenge, how to deploy very dense, very extensive networks of air quality sensors worldwide, both indoors and outdoors. Our unique strategy is to partner with people, with ordinary people, local residents. So give them plug and play, very simple to operate sensors, yet high performance, high quality sensors, and incentivize them to help us deploy sensors and obtain data streams. So we incentivize people to stream data from approved air quality sensors to us via utility tokens issued on the Algorand blockchain. So you stream us useful data, we give you tokens. Incidentally, the choice of Algorand as a blockchain was just a no-brainer, both because it's a high-performance blockchain, but also because it's in fact the greenest among high-performance blockchains. So it's fully in line with our approach and our objectives. So throughout this community-driven approach, we are able to quickly and cost-effectively build high-density global networks for air quality sensors. So this is really citizen science in action, deploying sensors, making cities smart on demand. That is the idea. The end goal, of course, is to generate, analyze, and also monetize hyperlocal, high-resolution, real-time air quality data worldwide to better protect public health and deliver actionable recommendations to governmental institutions in charge of protecting public health. Now, in practical terms, the key use cases are, well, for outdoors, wherever people go and breathe. So in particular, in streets from inner cities, parks, residential areas, you have to monitor air quality wherever people are. Indoors, there are some very crucial use cases where lots of people can be together at the same time. Fragile populations can be there, such as children and elderly people. So the key use cases for our system indoors are schools, hospitals, offices, well, hotels, sports centers, you name it. In fact, anywhere, all places that can get crowded by strangers and where there's a high density of people who can breathe each other's air. So we have been working since early 2020. We have already a very extensive network of tens of thousands of sensors worldwide, mostly in Europe and the US at the moment. We aim to provide extensive coverage across at least 20 large cities worldwide in 2022. At the end of last year, we received very strong support, financial support by the Borderless Capital's 10 Million Planets Fund. That would play a key role, of course, in expanding PlanetWatch's network. We are strongly supported, as I say, by several institutions, including the Algorand Foundation, Algorand, CERN, and many other corporates worldwide. And of course, by a worldwide community of Planet Watchers who believe in our project and want to be part of it and help us deploy these sensor networks. We are also partnering increasingly with local authorities and organizations who recognize the need to act against air pollution in the cities, starting from getting the data, getting high quality, high density data to make decisions. We recently announced a collaboration with the mayor of Miami in the USA to deploy sensors in the city on a large scale. We were very humbled and proud that the mayor of Miami was so supportive of our project, and we're working to start that. Ultimately, we're looking to be the largest and most reliable global air quality monitoring network in the world, and eventually moving also to tackle additional use cases in environmental monitoring. Air quality is very important. There are other quantities that need to be monitored to protect public health. And of course, over time, we will move into additional use cases. Finally, since today is Earth Day, let me share what we call the Stake for the Planet initiative. It means the following: if you stake the planet's tokens in your wallet on the AlgoStake platform, you can help us plant trees in sustainable forests. So stake the tokens, plant trees, and help us mitigate climate change. Thank you very much. And as we say, keep watching the planet, help us build a better environment.